And now, let's make
Really have to keep. Far out. On the center matchup, Greg, in this one, these two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Jamal Murray is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Isaac in at the 4. Murray outside. The three. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And here is Mitchell. There's the pass to LeBron. Inside. Chamberlain with the block. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Now, here is Chamberlain. Guarded closely. The dish to Havlicek. To the inside. Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Boy, you love the ability to battle through contact by Klay Thompson. My goodness, he refused to be denied.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Here's Murray. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain with a screen on James. Murray for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Really enjoy seeing Murray operate in these types of situations, just keeping his composure and draining the high-pressure shots.
Mitchell passes to James. Mitchell kicks to LeBron.
Toronto foul. John Havlicek. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bagley against Murray. Tipped away. Stolen by Havlicek. Goes up from the top of the key. Murray, no good. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Anunoby, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here is Havlicek. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain with a screen on Mitchell. They get it again. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Anunoby. He dishes it to Bagley. To the paint. James in the post. He's covered by Murray. And that one's good. James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Murray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's LeBron. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Shots good by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Passes it to Chamberlain. Feeds to Havlicek. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Houston making a switch here. Martin's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Jones checked in for Thompson. And early on, many rookies are not only getting playing time doors, some of them are the focal points of the team's offense.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a growing trend, especially for those teams that are in rebuilding mode. Heck, sometimes even the established teams are getting some big-time stars.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Raptors on defense. They lead by 4.
Siakam has the instincts to read the play and the ability to get in position to contest the shot. Nice defense.
Havlicek outside. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Murray, the pass to Chamberlain. He kicks to Havlicek. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Havlicek's got his third basket of the night right there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Murray outside. Dishes it to Jones. Murray sets a screen for Jones. Offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 3. Martin attacking. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Raptors. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Now here's LeBron. That gives them the lead. James has got his second bucket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. For the Rockets, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Terry Rozier subbed in for James. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Toronto. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Isaac. We've got 1:55 left in the first. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And so far, they've been getting it done down in the post, outsmarting and outworking the defense to get their baskets.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That one misses. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's Rozier. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. No good with the triple. Raptors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Murray outside. Towns, a screen on Martin. Murray. And the Raptors miss again.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Rozier. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones, the pass to Hartenstein. Towns dishes to Jones. Pass to Hartenstein. The rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Mitchell. And there's the pass to Rozier. Can't hit from the low block.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Murray outside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Murray. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Mitchell outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Havlicek. With the clock running down. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Rockets trail by 5. Caleb Martin out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Hield. And it's Thurman in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here is Martin. Clark with a wide open look. No good on the three. Rozier against Murray. For the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Thurman's got his 6th rebound on the night. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you. Brown, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Clark sets a screen for Heel. A three-pointer off the mark. Toronto leading by 3. Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas.
Here's Hield after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Hield, the pass to Clark. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Murray outside. Back to Jones. Towns, a screen on Hield. Jones for 3. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hield, the pass to Thurman. Count that one.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Outside, Towns. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's good. Rockets trail by 5. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
So for the Rockets, OG Anunoby comes in for Martin. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Hield. Then for the Raptors, Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Havlicek in for Herbert Jones. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now, here's Rozier. Scoreless thus far. Over Thompson. Here's Thurman. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
What's up?
Raptors with the lead. Now here's Murray. Here's Havlicek. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Stolen by Havlicek. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Raptors?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And James subbed in for Terry Rozier.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. James kicks to Mitchell. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
The Rockets making a switch here. Clark's checked in.
Brandon Clark.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Havlicek. 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing. And Murray's got the ball here for Toronto. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game, Doris, in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those 2 achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't hunting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance.
And it's Murray with the jam.
I love how competitive Murray is, showing how dangerous he can be on both ends on that play.
Now James. Mitchell with it to halt the run. Another miss by Houston. Havlicek against Anunoby. And there's Havlicek. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Havlicek's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Now a timeout called by Houston. Fernando's checked in for the Rockets. Raptors also changing it up. Blake Griffin comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jamal Murray. Rockets trail by 12. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to James. some nice passing there by Houston. James cooking from deep.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Here's Havlicek. Drops in the layup for 2. Havlicek's got 22 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Mitchell. He had 27 points last game. Shoots. James, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
In the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here is James. He's got 7 for 3. Mitchell. Griffin grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Alvarado. Now, here is Chamberlain. His last outing with 20 points. Count the basket. Chamberlain got his second bucket of the game to go.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Knocked loose. Stolen by Havlicek. Griffin against Mitchell. Havlicek outside. Pass to Griffin. Over Mitchell. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now Mitchell. James wide open to stop the run. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
James with it. He's got 7. From deep. Headshot off.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Some prime-time grade A matchups on that list. Kenny, if you were handing out grades, what grade would you give the big fella over here?
A+.
Thank you, Kenny. Ernie, I see what you're trying to do. Drive a wedge between Kenny and me. Never.
I give you an incomplete. Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Rockets.
Well, teams these days love to shoot the three ball, but for them, this has been a brick fest. Got to make things up offensively, trying to keep the defense guessing.
Yeah, I mean, you can put the ball on the floor once in a while. That makes the defense pay for crowding your shooters.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from John Havlicek.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Murray. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Havlicek in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. Havlicek against Mitchell. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Murray looking around. Havlicek against Mitchell. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist from Havlicek. Chamberlain got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Toronto. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Isaac misses. Rockets trail by 18. James finds Mitchell. Here's Thurman. Here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Pass to Havlicek. They double him with Mitchell. For 3, Murray. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Havlicek, and Havlicek throws it down.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Timeout called the Rockets.
chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 20 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Here's Bagley to the right side. Here's Thurman. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And Mitchell drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The pass to Chamberlain. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bagley against Isaac. 5 on the clock for 3. Murray. They get it back. Havlicek kicks to Isaac. Rockets with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Passes it to LeBron. Over Murray. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Havlicek outside. To the middle. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 5.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for Houston, LeBron James. 1 shot.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Murray, the pass to Havlicek. Isaac outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Thompson with the 3.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Mitchell against Havlicek. James dishes to Mitchell. Back to James. Outside for Bagley. Here's Thurman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Kayla Martin's checked in for Anunoby. And Toronto also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Good on both. And here is Murray. 6 points for him. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Now LeBron. John Havlicek missing from long range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Isaac finds Murray. Looking to get it going. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Chamberlain down low. He's got 8. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Mitchell passes to James. Mitchell sets the screen for James. James on the drive, and that one drops for him.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Rockets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
For your Rockets, LeBron James. One shot.
James, no good on the free throw.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for your Rockets, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Mitchell drops them both. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Toronto calls timeout. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
He feeds it to Jones. Toronto working the ball around now. Isaac passes to Chamberlain. Back to Isaac. Clock at 4. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on LeBron James.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game.
2 minutes.
LeBron outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here is Chamberlain. 10 points for him. Outside, Jones. Isaac with a screen for Jones. No good on the triple. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. LeBron against Murray. LeBron passes to Mitchell. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. And it's on John Havlicek.
John Havlicek. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Toronto, Towns, he's checked in for Isaac. And Troy Brown subbed in for Havlicek.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
James against Murray. Jones kicks to Murray. Brown outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Raptors miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that one drops.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
It's Brown on the wing. Off target from three-point range. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Mitchell passes to Clark. Here's Thurman. He's covered by Murray. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Thurman.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Towns sets the pick for Murray. Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 9 points.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
For 3, Mitchell. He can't get it to go. And so it's Toronto ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Toronto leading by 9. We've got Brandon Clark. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Rozier. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Fernando in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And for Houston, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Shoots from the line. Again, the Rockets score.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Alvarado passes to Havlicek. And the basket is good. Havlicek's got 26 points.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
Clark outside. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Towns. They double him with Mitchell. Here's Alvarado. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alvarado's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rockets trail by 10. Mitchell outside. Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Havlicek. Misses the chippy right there.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The pass to Anunoby. Here's Fernando. Kicks to Clark. From past the arc. Traps in the tray.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Alvarado finds Towns. And here's Havlicek. Out to Thompson. Launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Isaac's checked in for Towns. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mitchell outside. Rozier looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my goodness. Terry Rozier showing big-time hops.
Havlicek outside. No good from outside.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Mitchell's got 24.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Now, Alvarado. And it's Havlicek missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rozier with the ball. Bagley from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Alvarado. Havlicek outside. Sinks the triple. Havlicek's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
He takes it in. Thompson left side. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Rozier the pass to Bagley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Alvarado. Thompson right side. Alvarado finds Isaac. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The assertiveness from Jonathan Isaac right there with the defense in his face, knows he's still capable of making the shot.
Passes to Rozier. Back to Mitchell. Can he keep it going? It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Alvarado. Thompson inside the line. Fernando pulls it in.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Toronto calls timeout. benches for Toronto. Chamberlain's checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Jamal Murray in for Jose Alvarado. Raptors leading by 8. And here is Murray. Pass to Chamberlain. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Bagley sets a screen for James. From outside, off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Murray outside. They double-team Chamberlain. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 3rd assist on the night. LeBron against Isaac. James the pass to Thurman. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Isaac outside. Takes the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Jonathan Isaac, 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw missing. Second free throw, no good. Manages to convert the 3rd one. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And James drills them both. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Murray's got the ball here for the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray dishes to Chamberlain. Into the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Mitchell outside. Another miss by Houston. Now here's Murray. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you looked so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, John Havlicek.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards. At shooting guard.
A good amount of game. Games are behind us. Now. How soon is too soon for these teams to hit their stride?
Well, with how long the season is, I'd say it's never too soon. It's inevitable you'll have ebbs and flows. The only thing that matters is being hot when it counts most.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Drew Holiday out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Jackson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Now here's Beal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
And here's Washington, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And the basket by Holiday.
But when Drew Holiday gets involved in the pick and roll sets like that one there, it's very difficult to guard him. He uses his speed and quickness and change of direction and knocks down the shot.
Here's Ewing. The 3, Smith. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Holiday. Pass to Holmgren. Now Bogdanovic. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Covered by Johnson. Outside Holiday. 4-3. Hauled in by the Kings.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Beal with it. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson. And it's all from 3-point range. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic. And it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Smith. Outside Johnson. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Beal from outside. Offensive rebound. And Ewing gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit. But, hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
The Kings trailing. Beal surveying the D. Now Smith. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Ewing. Shoots over Holmgren. And Ewing gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Holiday. His last outing, he had 18 points. 3 on 3. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Jackson outside. No good on the 3. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Ewing. Beal outside. Here's Robertson. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. A deep 3. That one's good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 5 now.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Outside Holiday. Here's the 3. On target from range. Holiday's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5.
You don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
To the paint. The rebound by Robertson.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Inside. And Ewing gets it to go. He's got 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Johnson, he's checked in for the Kings. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Beal. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Holmgren. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Antetokounmpo. Monk, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jones in for Drew Holiday. Here's Jones. He had 9 points in his last time out. Outside Monk. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Robertson.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Pass to Ewing. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Wiggins outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Here's Robertson, defended by Jones. Pass to Smith. Down low. The 3 ball. The rebound by Jackson. The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 so far. Now here's Monk. Here's the pick. Deflected.
Oh, eager to make a defensive impact. Smith gets after it to find the denial.
Pass to Trent. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Wizards. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson outside. Monk for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Here's Robertson, defended by Jones. Here's Ewing. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
But whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
The Kings trailing. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Jeff Green. Malik Monk is out there with Tyus Jones. Then they're Sharp, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. Here's Robertson. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Antetokounmpo surveys. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Now here's Jones, still without a bucket. For 3, it's hauled in by Beal. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Sacramento. To the inside, Portis, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Launches a three. Connects from downtown. Jones has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's the three. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. There's a screen. Pass to Jones. It's good. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. He's checked in for Washington. Drew Holiday comes in for Jones. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Pass to Henderson. Beal from outside. Rebounded by Green.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. Now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Now Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Now here's Henderson. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Beal. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the league's longest playoff drought was snapped last season by Sacramento. Like the beam, Brent.
Sweet, sweet relief, B.A. First postseason for the Kings since 2006. And they did it in such convincing fashion. I mean, these guys weren't coming in as if they had no chance. They came in confident and hungry, and they want to get back.
Free throw drops for Beal.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now a chance to look at the small forwards who have been on fire all year. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
I don't think in terms of offense there can be any more potent group of players in the league. Having one of them on the wing means having someone that can carry a team offensively for extended periods of time whenever necessary.
Now here's Beal. 11 points in the game. Count it.
Well, known for his scoring, there are times when Bradley Beal can be that off-ball playmaker.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Johnson. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Holiday. Johnson on the wing. No points so far. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. And the Wizards with another 3. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Washington.
Bogdanovich checking in for the Wizards. Number 22.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Ewing. And here's Reed. Johnson on the wing. Beal outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wiggins against Beal. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
There obviously was a breakdown of the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Washington has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Many people were disappointed that Chet Holmgren lost his rookie year to injury, Brent.
Well, none more so than Chet Holmgren, who's an incredible competitor. But all of the talk is the anticipation around him coming back more well-built, more skilled, and ready for the league and what it has to offer a big man.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Robertson. Now Reed. Outside Johnson. There's the triple. Hits the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Smith, he's checked in for the Kings.
Okay, everyone. That was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Wiggins. Jackson on the wing. Covered by Smith. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Robertson. He has 6. Outside Johnson. Here's Ewing. And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And Wiggins swoops in for the score.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Bogdanovich against Beal. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Robertson. Washington with a rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Holiday. Now here's Wiggins. A good look from Bogdanovich. Sacramento grabs the miss. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Robertson, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Pass to Smith from behind the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
At the line for your Kings, Jabari Smith.
And he can't get the first one.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third.
They got that one.
Gets it. Wow.
That's before the buzzer right there.
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer.
39.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's Bogdan Bogdanović making things happen for Washington. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for the matchup with the Timberwolves, they're the favorites to win, but not by much. We say this a lot, but it's going to take a total team effort. I've said it many times before, but they'll need to play within themselves to minimize those mistakes.
Could be a bit of a trap game. We'll see. And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Washington Wizards.
A lot of damage has been done from out beyond the arc. Guys are getting free looks, and the defense has not had an answer.
They're shooting with a lot of confidence, kind of like Ernie shooting on the mini hoop.
Oh, Ernie used to just shoot bricks everywhere.
Kind of like me beating a certain colleague of ours in a three-point shootout in Oklahoma City. You were there to watch it, Kenny. Come on now. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Keldon Johnson out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Ewing in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bogdanović. Shoots over Beal. And it's Bogdanović that time on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. The Kings trailing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Johnson. Lets the three fly. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got 7 rebounds in the game. Man, you watch Drew Holiday, Brent. This guy is so tough, physically and mentally.
And B.A., there's a lot of guys in the league that we say are underrated, but the secret is out on Drew Holiday, especially after the way he played in the NBA Finals. This guy is the best defensive perimeter player on the floor, unselfish, and what a great backcourt partner. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Johnson against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Ewing with a rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Beal. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Smith outside. Johnson on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. Johnson's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Washington calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The Wizards second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Holiday passes to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Beal against Bogdanovich. Shoots from the right block. Beal's shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And so Beal will bring it up for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Down low. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Wizards on the break. And there's Holiday. That's good. on the assist by Bogdanovich.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Smith outside. Up top, Beal. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Jackson. Sacramento again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Holmgren. From deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Johnson. It's Beal on the wing. For 3, Smith. Offensive board. To get back on track. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 5 now.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Jackson. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Wizards. Monk, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. So it's Washington now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Smith inside. Antetokounmpo's there.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
And he lobs it up top. Hey, great communication on the lob. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Sacramento calls timeout.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your 916 crew.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Kings. Reed comes in for Smith. And Drew Wiggins checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Drew Holiday. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Back to Jones. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Monk. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Robertson. He's got 6. And then Portis with the dunk.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
And Washington has possession. 8-point game. Outside Jones. Jackson, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Jackson. And here's Jones. The 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Robertson. Outside Johnson. 3-pointer off the mark. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Robertson. Reed to screen on Jones. Launches it. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Washington earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And the Wizards shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Sharp. Tyus Jones is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Green in at the 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the paint. And Ewing gets it to go. That gives him a double-double.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson giving up the rock.
Pass to Jones. Here's Monk. And here's Jones, guarded by Trent. Monk, a screen on Trent. Jones, wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Sharp. Back to Jones. He got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the coaching staff encourages Johnson to take initiative. When he does this, he draws the defense's attention.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Washington?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
and Johnson drops them both. For Washington, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Jones with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Jones against Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. Now the Kings in transition. Monk with a steal. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. The Wizards with another miss. The Kings trailing. Now Henderson. It's good. Henderson's got his first points in this one.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Monk against Trent. Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists here tonight. Timeout called. Sacramento and his general manager of the Austin Spurs. How important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on the bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
So the Kings making a change here. Smith's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Holiday is checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Johnson with a bucket.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Jones, the pass to Sharp. Here's Green. No good on the shot. Johnson with the defensive effort. To the wing on the left. Henderson, the pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And a fast break now for the Wizards. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Sacramento, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Ewing. Over Sharp. And that one's long. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Johnson against Jones. Into the lane. It's stolen away. Back come the Kings in transition. Smith passes to Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. And it's Holiday with the ball for Washington. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Ewing. 2 points. That one goes. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Smith outside. Pass to Johnson. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, great D from Chet there. That is his calling card.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebounded by Johnson. Beal outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Antetokounmpo outside. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Antetokounmpo for 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Three-pointer, Beal. Rebound by the Wizards. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
No, misses that one. 8 for 11 now. The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Beal. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Beal's got 9 points now in the second half.
Beal finding ways to score the ball.
Antetokounmpo outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And the Kings shooting the ball at 48% so far. Smith with a screen on Holiday. Here's Robertson. Antetokounmpo covering. Smith outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And you talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
Jabari Smith.
Three shots. 3 shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that trims the lead to 6. He makes the second free throw, and that brings him within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Robertson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Drew Holiday.
Shooting for Sacramento, Oscar Robertson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he sinks it.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone. Fans, let's give a big round of applause for your 916 crew.
Beal finds Smith. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Holiday. Smith passes to Beal. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. The 3, Smith. They get it back with the clock winding down. Money!
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter until they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the free throw line for the Wizards, Drew Holiday taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, and all eyes now on Holiday. He just has to rely on his talents, on his routine, step to the line and get it done.
And he's unable to get the second one. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
No time to waste here.
Yeah, they must score quickly.
Smith outside. Fires from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Washington, Chet Holmgren. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low. He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
The 3, Smith. And knocks down the 3.
Oh, my. What a play from the young fella. Jabari Smith comes through in the clutch.
Out of your seats. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Fans, it's time to get on up and get loud. Kings foul. Oscar Robertson. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Washington, Drew Holiday at the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Yeah, the calm demeanor of Holiday, it really helps him stay cool under pressure.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards, pulling out the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Pelicans. $2K Sports presents the NBA and every season. Then you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Trey Murphy. White is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wilkins surveying the defense. Shot clock at 5. From 15 feet away, Olajuwon, good.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Ball against Maravich. On the wing, Burke. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
You see the athleticism on dunks like these from Murphy. A two-guard with some bounce in his step.
Maravich against Ball. Harris passes to Young. Inside. And here's Harris from the arc. Wilkins grabs the miss. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right. Winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Young dishes to Bird. Maravich against Ball. Bird inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Maravich against Ball from the arc, and Pete Maravich with the 3. Maravich has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Ball, the bounce pass. Olajuwon inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. And the basket by Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Harris outside. Young looking it over. And the pass to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. Goes back up. And Nurkic lays it in.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Pass to Wilkins. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. He dishes it to Maravich. Young outside. Passes it to Harris. Out to Maravich. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Maravich has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Outside, Ball. Olajuwon on the wing. Shoots over Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
As a defender, White is disruptive with his length and does a good job of forcing turnovers.
Maravich against Ball. No good from Maravich.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Wilkins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. For 3, Maravich. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And White kicks the ball. Shot clock at 6. Olajuwon with a screen on Nurkic. Takes it inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You know what time it is? It's time to give it up for your Hoop Troop.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Williams comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Trae Young. And then for New Orleans, Cameron Thomas. He's checked in for Derek White. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Ball. Williams, that's for 2. Great play by Bird to set it up.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
1:53 left in the first quarter. Wilkins outside. And the 3 off target. And so Bird will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
To the paint, here's Olajuwon. And Olajuwon throws it down.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
3-pointer, Bird, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. They get Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. So, for the Clippers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nurkic. Trae Young comes in for Kenrich Williams. And Ivy subbed in for Maravich. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And here is Ball. Hasn't made one yet. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young inside. Thomas is on him. Young passes to Brown. Ivy with it. Jones covering. Stolen by Ball. And now here comes Jones leading the break. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ivy with it. Young sets a screen for Ivy. Back to Turner. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Bird from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Thomas. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Thomas. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Jones in at the three, the small forward. Here's Thomas. That misses off the backboard. Clippers trail by 3. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Tobias Harris has checked in for Los Angeles. And the Pelicans also making a change. Whitey's checked in for Derek Jones. Puts up a deep three. The shot by Ivy, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Thomas finds Ball. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Good on the shot. Turner's got his first points of the night.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
White looking around. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Outside Turner. Now the pass to Harris. To the inside. And the dunk by Bull.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now Thomas, he has 5. Pass to Sims. Now Ball lets it go with a 3. And Ball pulls it down. Passes to Ivy. Kicks to Young. Ball is screen on White. Young with no one around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. New Orleans in the lead. White the pass to be Thompson. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. Ivy on the wing. He kicks it to Harris. Young in the corner. Takes a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Bull setting the pick for Harris. He's looking for Bull and finds him. Again, Los Angeles.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. For the Clippers, Bird, he's checked in for Bol Bol. And it's Maravich in for Jaden Ivey. Olajuwon's checked in for the Pelicans. Wilkins comes in for Thomas. Now, here's Ball. 11 points last game. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Pass to Maravich. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Wilkins.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's Olajuwon. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Olajuwon's got 10 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Young. There's a good screen. Back to Maravich. Clock at 6. Here's Turner. Nails the baby hook. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Outside Wilkins. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Olajuwon. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Sims, the pass to Olajuwon. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. The Clippers trail. Here is Maravich. He had 22 points in the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Wilkins' shot is off. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Los Angeles. With the drive, and Maravich on the basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 6th assist on the night.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Bird with it, picked up by Olajuwon. Bird passes to Turner. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Sims, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. And the Clippers call time here.
Fans, your Clippers use this team.
Norkic checked in for the Clippers. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Trae Young. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year. 10 assists and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Olajuwon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
New Orleans shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And it's the Clippers with the ball, trailing by 5. Maravich with it, now guarded by Ball. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And here is Ball.
LA foul. Tobias Harris. First personal foul. Second team foul.
For New Orleans, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Ball.
taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Ball hits them both. With 1 on the clock, the shot, no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, let's hear it for your Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow. Pretty good.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Hakeem Olajuwon has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pelicans leading by 7. Harris is out there with Bird. Then there's Maravich. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Young in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Wilkins can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Bird with it. Wilkins picks him up. And stolen by Olajuwon. From outside the arc. And it's Wilkins. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And here is Los Angeles now. Maravich with it. Bird outside. walk up 2 there. Bird's got 9 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
White, wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Nice play call. Good execution. Derek's become a reliable performer for this team.
Pass to Young. On the wing, Bird. Defended by Wilkins. Bird, a screen on Ball. Maravich, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Good on the triple. He has 7.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Maravich against Ball. Bird dishes to Young. Nurkic setting the pick for Young. Harris outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Maravich kicks to Young. Passes it to Harris. Bird outside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Second, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
White with it, guarded now by Larry Bird. Wilkins outside. Olajuwon finds Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Maravich, good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
To the inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Young kicks to Bird. Back to Young. Inside. Olajuwon with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
And one of the best shooters in the league. He just flies under the radar, though. Trey Murphy.
Reason why, GA, his shot mechanics. There's no wasted motion. The release is quick, so he can hit contested jumpers all day.
And the Clippers call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Thomas checked in for Derek White. Here's Bird. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Bird's got 14 points for the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Up top, Olajuwon. He's guarded by Nurkic. Just 4 to shoot. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown against Wilkins. 6 to shoot.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Young's shot is good.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
Ball against Maravich. Wilkins passes to Olajuwon. The kick out to Ball. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 9. Bird outside. There's the drive. Shoots over Wilkins. No good from Bird.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Wilkins. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Both free throws good from Wilkins. Clippers trail by 11. Bird outside.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Wilkins outside. From downtown, connects from 3-point range. 16 points for him.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Young outside. Drives to the hoop, and it's good for 2. Young's got 10 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
In the corner, Wilkins with it. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Ball. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Turner comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Maravich. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Sims is checked in. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Sims, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 12. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young outside. Down low, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Clippers now. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. Driving the lane. White with the defensive effort.
With the score.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Dominique Wilkins. Suggs out there with White. And it's Sims in at the power forward. And he comes up with the deuce.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Maravich the pass to Brown. Pass to Harris. Maravich with it. Fires for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist in the game. To the paint. Here's Suggs. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Maravich. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Maravich has got 23.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wilkins against Bol. Harris passes to Maravich. And another 3 for the Clippers.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now the pass to Wilkins. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now Suggs. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Brown with a screen on Wilkins. That's in. The Pelican lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Harris.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Now, here's Suggs. Turner covering. And the Pelicans miss again. On offense, here are the Clippers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Maravich. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Maravich has got 10 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause for your
Los Angeles with some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Bird comes in for Miles Turner. And Trae Young subbed in for Brown. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Ball with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Three-pointer.
And that's a double-double for him now. 12 points and 11 assists. Maravich against Ball. A wide open look for Bird. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Ball. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Young. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bobbed up there for Thomas. The alley-oop layup. Very well done. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Maravich the pass to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Thomas dishes the ball. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Ball against Maravich. Young, a screen on Ball. Now, here is Young. Lets the three fly. And another three for the Clippers.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Inside. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Ball.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Maravich. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. New Orleans leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Out to Bird. Nurkic setting the pick for Bird. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pass to Olajuwon. Lays it up and banks it in. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 10. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Wilkins is checked in for New Orleans.
One more time for Young, Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by White. The dish now to Ball. To the inside, Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Takes a step back. Young drives in. That one goes in. Young's got 17 points here in the second half.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Ball, the pass to Wilkins. Olajuwon inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. And the basket by Olajuwon.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Hakeem Olajuwon.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
No coverage that time.
Trey Murphy.
And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Hakeem Olajuwon.